Tropical islands. Who doesn't like tropical islands? Beautiful sunsets, clean sea, chilled atmosphere. A perfect holiday destination for many people, including me. After living in Malaysia and traveling to quite a few islands, I wouldn't say that I'm an expert, but I do have a certain criteria for a perfect island. It's pretty simple. Pristine nature, corals, crystal clear water, not crowded and a bit adventurous. These islands meet the criteria. I really like them and will definitely come back to them. But Langkawi doesn't really fit in. And at the same time, it's probably one of my most favorite islands. Why? Well, in this video, I'll try to explain it. First, it's really easy to reach. Langkawi has a nice small airport, located only 11 kilometers away from its main town, Cenang. Flying there from Kuala Lumpur is fairly cheap, thanks to AirAsia, while commuting by taxi won't cost much either. Also, the roads are in the perfect condition. You can easily get to your hotel in less than 10 minutes after leaving the airport. Great? Definitely. Another positive point of Langkawi is that it's super convenient. It's not too big and not too small. The furthest point for you to reach will take maximum 1 hour of drive. You could easily get a taxi, but probably an even better option would be renting a motorbike. The advantages are that every ride turns into an adventure with beautiful views on the way and unexpected discoveries. Just be very careful. The roads are very windy and narrow, with lots of different animals crossing them every day. This can be quite dangerous. Okay, so this is all great, but what about things to do, you might wonder? Well, there's plenty of stuff to do on this island. As an example, I'll take my recent 4-day trip to Langkawi. So on the first day, I just chilled on marvelous Cenang beach. Had a small swim in the morning, but didn't stay out till late afternoon because the equatorial sun is really hot. Then had a nice afternoon rest and returned to the beach again for the sunset. The views were just astonishing. And that was a perfect first day of holiday, nothing but chilling and resting. The next day was a bit more adventurous. I rented a motorbike and headed to the western part of the island. First stop was at 91-meter tall 7 Wells waterfall. It is fairly easy to reach and the views were really nice, though I felt that the experience wouldn't be full without getting to its top. It was a bit of a steep walk, though the view was worth it. There was an option to carry on the hike to the mountain mat Cenang, but I decided to skip that walk. Apparently that was a 6 hours hike through the forest, up the hill. Definitely not the easiest thing to do and not what I came for. I was only up for chilling and resting on that day and nothing else. After the waterfall, I headed to probably one of the main tourist attractions of the island, Sky Bridge. So first I headed to Langkawi cable car. Went past the small entertainment center they built around it and got in. It is one of the steepest cable cars in the world, 45 degrees, and also has got one of the longest free span for a monocable car, over 900 meters. On the third day, I went to the north coast of the island. It is about an hour drive to Tanjung beach. It is a very quiet place with some really nice sea views. North coast is generally a more quiet and secluded area of the island. Also, Tanjung is a starting point for a mangrove forest tour. Usually boatmen will pick you up on the other side of the beach and take you on a loop around the mangrove forest, and after it they'll drop you off at Tanjung. I did this tour 3 years ago and it is a must-do too. And on the last, 4th day, I went to the northwest coast to see another pretty waterfall called Temurun. It is hidden at the footstep of Langkawi mountains. It is the tallest waterfall of the Langkawi island, over 200 meters. They say it looks even more spectacular during the rainy season when all the water gushes down the mountain. Though on normal days, you'll still see some water streaming down to the pond at the bottom. On On that side of the island you would find some luxurious hotels that wouldn't even let me get close to the beach. There is a nice golf course which rests in the shadow of the Cenang mountain. In that area of the island I found only one accessible beach. On that day it was pretty full of people who stopped there for a campsite. And that was it for my holiday in Langkawi. That plan was pretty much ideal for a short break after months of work from home. Maybe it's not as wild and pristine as some islands in Indonesia, or as loud and noisy as some places in Thailand, but its convenience and diversity makes the perfect choice for a holiday of any duration. You could easily go there for 2 days or 2 weeks. So do tell me what you think about this video. Did I miss anything? Would you like to add something to the list? Like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.